Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about what is new in this update because there is a ton of stuff to cover. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over are, of course, the freebies. So when we go to our systems over here, get campaign items, receive item account, we do have a bunch of compensation. So the first thing is the ship 2 apology. We got 20 star gems. Remember, ship 2 had some issues before where you couldn't log in. It just said the ship was offline. Then we also get an apology for Encore Jump because they did change it. So we do get 100 star gems as well as 50 N Bouncer EX cubes. So that is pretty nice. And then on top of that, we also get the apology for the downward revision balance adjustments. So these are basically nerfs. So, you know, Sega is pretty nice. They gave us 50 star gems as compensation for nerfing some skills. And then last but not least, we got the Alpha Super Origin gifts. Now, remember, this is a weekly thing for the entire 3rd year anniversary. So every single week, we will get a bunch of goodies over here. So just make sure that you do pick them up. So out of all of those goodies, we do get a Rappy Golden Statue accessory. So I'm just gonna pop that. We get a bunch of building parts over here, which is pretty nice. And then on top of that, we also get these weapon camos. So this one's actually pretty nice. This looks like a gold variant. So that is also really nice. We're going to lock that and keep that in storage. Now, my previous video, someone was asking me, what is this weapon camo? Because, well, it does look very nice. And it is actually the Ori Rim Almaty over here. I believe this is probably really expensive right now. Yeah, 5.6 million, 6 million. It is a relatively expensive weapon camo. However, I think it looks really good with streetwear. So if you are going with any streetwear, you can definitely rock this. I really like having the little ropes or ribbon thingies over here because they do flow around when you do move. And another very nice attention to detail is when you pull out the blade, it actually pulls out one of these blades and then you only have one blade at your hip or one blade at your back, which is really nice. The only thing to take note about this weapon camo is when you are adjusting the sheath, you do want to put the Y-axis at -3 to lower it a little bit because by default it's like at the middle of your back, which looks a little bit weird. All right, with that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is the limited time quest over here. So the limited time quest is actually worth spamming a ton because the very first time you do it, you do get 10 anniversary special scratch tickets. This is really worth it because I'm going to go over the anniversary scratch in a moment. But on top of that, you can also get a chance of getting the Wingguard weapon as well as 30,000 seasonal points every single run. So this is definitely worth spamming. However, we will be getting a 150% rare drop rate boost starting from the weekend. It's actually Sunday for my friends in America and Monday for me. But nevertheless, it will be kicking in, and once that starts, then you can start spamming the limited time quest like crazy. For now, I would probably just do my dailies. Like if we go over here and we go to tasks, go to dailies. As you can see, there is a daily quest which rewards you with another anniversary special scratch ticket. All you need to do is get an S rank on the limited time quest, which is relatively easy. And then on top of that, you also get rewarded a reward box medal because remember, our treasure box is also back, or reward box. So again, there are a bunch of nice rewards over here. I know for a fact that Alex West is probably going to go for this weapon camo. If we look over here, it is a giant minigun. It looks really good. Let me show you the fan art that they actually drew, which was really beautiful. As you guys can see over here, this is the NGS 3rd anniversary splash art. So we do have Alex West with this exact weapon camo. Actually, it's pretty funny at the resemblance. We've got me over here with the blindfold. I'm Gojo Keck W. We've got Criticaster, we've got Kistel Star, we've got Emiko, we've got Chrono, we've got Skull's Nightshade, we've got Rui, and we also have Eclair suit over here. This is a very beautiful splash art. So very good job, Levi. I really like it. But other than that weapon camo, there's actually a mag device over here called V Hunter, which looks like it was ripped straight out of Bloodborne. It actually looks really awesome. So I can't wait to actually get this mag device and use it because it just looks really good. So this time's treasure scratch does have a lot of really nice high value items, and on top of that, keep in mind that these items are actually tradable. A lot of them are still tradable, so that is going to be very nice. I do like the two-tailed scarf over here. You can see with my outfit, it actually looks pretty good with the white and red. Usually I don't rock this color scheme, but nevertheless it does match. Alright, with that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about are the free scratches. So we do have the anniversary special scratch, so we can earn these tickets by running the limited time quest, doing your dailies and all that stuff. And so you can earn these tickets for free by simply playing the game. And I'm very happy to announce that there are a ton of items over here. There is literally so many weapon camos, so many vital gauges over here. So for example, you know, this vital gauge over here, there are so many super cute vital gauges. And on top of that, let's scroll down a little bit more. Let me find the body pillows for you. And over here, we have 5 separate body pillows. So we've got Jean over here. So Jean is very bombastic. We've got Annette over here, you know, a little bit more say-so. And we've got a whole bunch of other characters as well. I think this one has the most biggest booba. So I think a lot of people probably want that one. But there's also this one as well. So really good stuff. A lot of body pillows for those who actually want them, and you can get all of this for free. Remember, all of this is for free. However, for me personally, the Curseblade Wind Slash looks really freaking good. I think I saw Hans using this on his stream, and it's a very beautiful blade. It's a very beautiful blade. However, the featured items are going to be the Petal Shroud as well as the Petal Phase. So these are the katana weapon camos. Well, they do apply to other weapons as well, but nevertheless, the Petal Shroud is really beautiful. When you unsheath it, the blade itself is blood red, and it does have this glitter effect to it. So that's really nice. Unfortunately, I don't have it to showcase it. As for the Petal Phase, I'm a little bit confused on this. I don't know what color the blade is. I don't know if it is going to be blue, because if you look at the sheath itself, the entire sheath has a blue color scheme versus the Petal Shroud, which has this like red outline. So I am a little bit confused on what color the blade is. From what I've been told, the blade is just regular dark black on the Petal Phase versus the Petal Shroud, which is blood red. All right, so that is the main difference from what I've been told. I haven't been able to confirm it or check it for myself. And then as for the partisans over here, this one's a lot easier to see because you can see the entire weapon. This one is just a red version because this is the color variant, and then you've got a blue version over here. But nevertheless, the anniversary special scratch has a metric butt ton of very high value items. So you definitely want to buy out all the tickets from the seasonal shop and use them in order to buy out all the goodies over here, because there's just so many really nice goodies. There are so many weapon camos. There's all the body pillows. You've got all the cosmetic goods. You've got a Lin suit as well. Freaking Lin suit. Well, how troll is this? You've got a Lin suit. And then you've got all these music CDs as well. You've got the mag form. So I was wrong about this. I actually thought that this was an accessory, but it's actually a mag form of Aina as well as Manon together. So this is actually really cool. We've got a MOA evolution device, which is also a mag form as well. So that is very nice as well. But there's a lot of stuff over here, so definitely worth scratching. Even some voice tickets if you do want some voice tickets as well. With that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is going to be the 10 a day free SG scratch. So just log in every single day and you can do your 10 pull. Remember, if you have any duplicate items, you can turn them into SG recycle badges. The reason for this is because when we talk to the event lady and go to the second option right here, recycle items, there are new items over here that you can purchase with your recycle badges. So you can see target item SG scratch items. With 100 of them, you can receive this emote. I actually used vocal performance too, because when you hover over an emote and you click X on your keyboard, you can actually perform emote on different type. So this is the female variant. However, the male variant, this one is great. So yes, I bought vocal performance too because I rock this emote. It's freaking troll, all right? There's a lot of really nice emotes over here at vocal performance. So I do recommend checking them out and seeing if you do like any of them. And if you do, you can buy them. So that is really nice. However, it doesn't end there. There are a bunch of weapon camos as well. I did buy this sword. I think I might buy all of these weapon camos and do a showcase in the future on how all of them look on every single weapon, so that you can save a little bit on your SG recycle badges, since I have a surplus. I have like 600 of them or something. But you know, just let me know in the comment section below if you would actually want to see all of these weapon camos shown, because it is a little bit of effort, but I'm more than happy to do it if everyone wants to see it. As for the other items over here, just do not buy them. These prices are outrageous. 30 SG recycle badges for one purple disc. That's just absolutely ludicrous. So don't buy any of the stuff down here. This is all a scam. The only thing I would spend your SG recycle badges on are gonna be the performances as well as the weapon camos. I think those are the only things worth it, and just maybe the anniversary special scratch tickets if you need more of them, because as you can see here on the second option, you can actually exchange 10 of your NSG recycle badges into one of these anniversary tickets. So if you are very desperate because maybe you're missing a couple of items, you can exchange them for extra tickets because you don't want to farm the limited time quest or anything, then that is also an option. Now to talk about the seasonal shop itself. So, of course we have the seasonal lady. So the first thing I highly recommend is to buy out 40 of your anniversary special scratch tickets, because again, that scratch is just fully loaded. You really want to scratch on that. With that out of the way, the next thing is, of course, the star gems. You get 100 star gems. You can buy a ton of alpha reactors, 200 alpha reactors actually. And then there are all of the cosmetic goods, so you might as well buy all of these as well. There's the regular special scratch tickets. Now, as for the seasonal weapons, you may have noticed that all of the seasonal weapons are fully maxed out and fully augmented already. The augments are pretty decent, and the weapon itself is okay. However, if you have a 10-star rarity weapon already, you do not need to pick up this weapon. This weapon is literally for the free-to-play. If you just started the game and you're still using Argenti, then you upgrade to this weapon right after you hit level 50, because as you can see right here, equip conditions level 50. All right, so the moment you hit level 50, and if you're still using Argenti, immediately switch over to this weapon. It's significantly stronger. However, for everyone else, if you already have a rare weapon, stick with your rare weapon. This is not better than a rare weapon by a long shot. So these weapons are kind of meh. But remember, you cannot use these weapons as enhancement fodder. However, Sega has listened to our complaints and have given us Golden Primm Swords 2 already enhanced to plus 60, and you can buy 40 of these. This is a significant amount of EXP that you can use for enhancing. However, do not buy them yet, because you're going to wait until May 1st when we have the guaranteed great success for enhancing. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get all of these Golden Primm Swords at plus 60 and make them all go to plus 80. Because they are limit broken already. All right, all 40 of these Golden Primm Swords 2 are limit broken, so you're gonna feed them into each other in order to get them to plus 80. Now there is a specific way of how you're supposed to do this, and I will show you in a separate video in order to save as many Golden Primm Sword 2s or as many of these plus 60s as possible, so that you get the most bang out of your buck from the seasonal shop. And I will make a separate video showing you guys the entire process, because it's a little bit extensive. It's not too difficult once you know how to do it, but it's just kind of annoying at the very beginning, because a lot of people get very confused. So that's why I'm making it a separate video. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is the urgent quest in Stia. So the Happy Rappy Rumble, when that does appear, it also has a chance of dropping a wing guard, so you kind of want to spam that as well. So basically this week you kind of want to spam limited time quest as many times as you can, because it has wing guard, it has seasonal points which you need, and also special scratch tickets. Now if you don't want to spam that, whenever the urgent quest comes up, Happy Rappy Rumble's kind of your jam, so you can spam that. If you're farming Dark Falls Dalian and you can clear it already, you just want to continue to farm Dark Falls Dalian, and then when that 150% RDR boost kicks in, you definitely want to take advantage of that and just continue to farm in hopes of getting the wing guard. However, if none of that interests you, keep in mind that Dext base has seasonal enemies. So the seasonal enemies do apply to Dext base, and they also apply to Retem Al Noth, surprisingly enough. I don't actually know if it applies to all the combat zones, as I have not checked, but I do know that Dext base as well as Retem Al Noth do have seasonal enemies. So if you just want to farm for raw Meseta because you're like, Caro, I don't care about your wing guard bull crap and I just want money because I want to buy all the hairstyles and everything, you can simply just go to Dext base, purchase a bunch of NGS 3rd anniversary seasonal points plus 100%, and just farm there like crazy, because the mob density in Dext base is insane. Or you can go to Retem Al Noth as well, that's also really high mob density, and just kill a ton of mobs, make a ton of Meseta, as well as get a bunch of seasonal points. So those are pretty much the 3 main activities that people are going to be running. Don't forget to take a look at your limited time tasks over here, as there are a bunch of goodies that do require a little bit of time. So for example, completing your daily task. When you complete 60 of them, you get a purple CD. When you complete 120, you get another purple CD. However, when you complete 180, you get a full-fledged master cube. So you do kind of want to make sure that you do get this. And then over here, you can get another 2 end master cubes by simply earning seasonal points. So you want to farm 1.5 million seasonal points in order to get both of these end master cubes. So that is also really nice. But nevertheless, you kind of want to go through and work through all your limited time tasks, since they kind of overlap with whatever you're doing right now anyway.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.